Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the Ravens sideline, a look at their head coach. His guy's one of the final winless teams in football this season, trying to change that here. Well, a fine welcome to everyone tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here as Austin Seibert will get us started. And we're underway here in Jacksonville. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. They'll give it to him inside. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
We put a receiver in motion left. Looking in the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. Going deep here for the end zone. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And the Jaguars first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. As this at the 6. 6 away from 1. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
I really hate to say this, and when you start 0-3, the numbers will just tell you flat out. Week 4 becomes a must-win game for you to save some playoff hopes. And in a must-win situation, really all eyes turn to their quarterback for a signature performance that keeps hope alive and elevates everybody around him.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Incomplete. The coverage by Jackson.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. First down from the 42.
A gain of 15. First down, Baltimore.
Throwing now off the play action. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Johnston. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's an option play right side. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Looking inside the red zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up their opening drive. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Pass play coming here. He's keeping it again. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Here's a
line.
dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That stop made by Barrett Carter. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Mitchell gets it from the gun. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
31-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Johnston, incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
7.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He launches this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Lone back gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. His stop comes at the 32-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Jaguars into punt formation. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They go play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Oh, Zach needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Offense retains possession.
From the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jacksonville in punt formation. He's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. We see the Ravens making their way out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It is caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or two short of the 20 here.
3 and out. 4th down.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our 1st quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
22 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Luke Musgrave. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They are throwing it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
3rd and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Another carry for him. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one's caught. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Completes another one to Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 2nd quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Mitchell on the give, headed left. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing on seconds. Finds a man right side. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He's knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
A gain of 6. And the Jaguars.
1st down, play action. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Barrett Carter. two.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All set now. 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, this is Mitchell. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Setting up to throw. Setting up the screen. Mitchell with 1st down and more. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Mitchell up the middle. Escapes the defender. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
10 more yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Whittington now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they're going to be looking for a little redemption after their interception last drive led to a tie ball game, 14-all. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
These last 2 snaps, they forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. Baltimore running its offense out now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll run here on 1st down. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Finds him on the crossing route. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everett. 1st and 10 from the 32. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
He was taken down.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Third down from the gun. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout.
6 yards.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Seibert's kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Whittington now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Throwing from the gun here. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down.
He's going to throw it. And there's another one. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. In the Big Easy, the Saints at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And here's the Saints wideout. He has a step, he has the grab. When all is said and done, that is a 90-yard touchdown.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Mitchell on the carry. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here's Mitchell again. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing now off the play action. That one's complete right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Takes the 2nd down snap. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact. Brings up 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. It's complete to Johnston, outright. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. So out now comes the punter.
It's 4th down.
The Jaguars back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic and a hurricane.
Coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Gets him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Go play action on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They give it to him again. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the well again. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got it over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inch as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The give now to Mitchell. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We've set it down from 37.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll make his way through for a pick of a 4. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now looking to throw. He takes it himself. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on third down.
That's a gain of 5.
Going to keep this one and go. He sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. On first down, they'll run. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Trying to throw this from the gun. Leaned in by Felton. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars first down.
Now a give running right. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Second down pass play coming. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Looking on first down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Blown back, gets the handoff. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Another carry for him. We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars lengthen the lead at the end of the third. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. All right, here we go. Second down. He's going to throw this one. Connecting on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Shotgun now on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. They'll throw to begin this drive. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Brian Thomas Jr. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off on Barrett Carter. And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Ravens.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Left side, they're going to run it. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. Yeah, no way that running back was going to get that one in, not with that force of the defense coming at him.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
I'll throw it. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Motioning left is their running back. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world of woes. They begin deep on their own side. And they will have this to up around about the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Baltimore.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Pass play now. Setting up the running back screen. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Their punter making his way out now. And they could really use a good one here. And he gets it away from his end zone. And the fair catch is made just about a yard or 2 short of midfield. The Jaguars send Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
To the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw here. That's Lamb running a slant. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Brings up third.
QB sneak coming. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
That's all you can really expect from the sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Mitchell on the give, headed left. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. That was a good adjustment on that stop in particular when the back ended up being the target and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He'll air it out on third. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. At the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
At the 14-yard line.
Throwing on seconds. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Shoots away from one. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. The ball is loose. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Offense retains possession.
Still sticking with the passing game. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He has it on the QB sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. We've set it down from 37. Here on 1st down. Drops a defender. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
47-yard line.
They'll go play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
He'll throw it. Lamb brings it in yet again. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. He's back to throw. That is caught. He's got Lamb. just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Here's a design run. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Drawn up for it. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?